Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Questions and Answers for Trivia Quiz. Today's question is, which Italian town is the setting for Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet? William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is one of the most famous and frequently performed plays in the world. Written in the early stages of Shakespeare's career, it is a tragedy that tells the story of two young lovers whose deaths ultimately reconcile their feuding families. Here's an overview of the play. Synopsis. Act Number 1. The play opens with a street brawl between the servants of the noble families of Capulet and Montague, who are sworn enemies. Prince Aeschylus of Verona intervenes and declares that further breach of the peace will be punishable by death. Meanwhile, Count Paris talks to Lord Capulet about marrying his daughter, Juliet, but Capulet is wary because Juliet is only 13. He invites Paris to the Capulet ball. Romeo Montague and his friends, Benvolio and Mercutio, decide to crash the ball, where Romeo and Juliet meet and instantly fall in love. They discover that they are from rival families but are determined to be together. Act Number 2. Romeo sneaks into the Capulet orchard after the ball and overhears Juliet at her window declaring her love for him despite their family's enmity. They exchange vows of love and plan to marry in secret. The next day, with the help of Friar Laurence, who hopes their union will end the feud, Romeo and Juliet are married. Act Number 3. Tybalt, Juliet's cousin, challenges Romeo to a duel for crashing the ball, but Romeo refuses to fight him because they are now related by marriage. Mercutio accepts the challenge instead and is killed by Tybalt. In a rage, Romeo kills Tybalt and is banished from Verona by the prince. Juliet is devastated by the news of Tybalt's death and Romeo's banishment. The nurse arranges for the couple to spend their wedding night together before Romeo leaves for Mantua. Act Number 4. Juliet's parents, unaware of her secret marriage, plan for her to marry Paris. Desperate to avoid this, Juliet seeks Friar Laurence's help. He gives her a potion that will make her appear dead for 42 hours. The friar plans to inform Romeo, who will rescue her from the Capulet tomb. Juliet takes the potion, and her family, believing her to be dead, lays her in the family tomb. Act Number 5. Romeo, not knowing the friar's plan and believing Juliet to be dead, buys poison and goes to Juliet's tomb. There he encounters Paris, whom he kills in a duel. He takes the poison and dies beside Juliet. When Juliet awakens and finds Romeo dead, she kills herself with his dagger. The deaths of Romeo and Juliet finally reconcile their feuding families, who agree to end their hostilities in their children's honor. Themes. 1. The forcefulness of love. The play portrays love as a powerful, overwhelming force that supersedes all other values, loyalties, and emotions. 2. The inevitability of fate. The characters frequently blame fate for their misfortunes. Romeo and Juliet's love is star-crossed, and their fate is sealed from the beginning. 3. The conflict between individual desires and social institutions. Romeo and Juliet struggle to maintain their individual desires against the expectations and constraints of their social institutions, family loyalty and social rules. Characters. Romeo Montague, the play's male protagonist. A young man who falls deeply in love with Juliet. Juliet Capulet, the play's female protagonist. A 13-year-old girl who falls in love with Romeo. Friar Laurence, a Franciscan friar who secretly marries Romeo and Juliet, hoping their union will end the feud between their families. Mercutio, Romeo's close friend, known for his witty and imaginative speeches. Tybalt, Juliet's cousin, aggressive and quick to draw his sword when he feels his pride has been injured. The nurse, Juliet's nurse and confidant, who helps facilitate her secret meetings with Romeo. Paris, a nobleman who wishes to marry Juliet and is preferred by her parents. Prince Aeschylus, the Prince of Verona, who is concerned with maintaining public peace. Cultural impact. Romeo and Juliet has had a profound influence on literature, art, music, and theater. It has inspired countless adaptations and retellings across various media, including films, musicals, and ballets. The story's themes of passionate love and tragic destiny continue to resonate with audiences worldwide. This play remains a cornerstone of Shakespeare's legacy and a testament to the enduring power of his storytelling. The Italian town that serves as the setting for William Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet, is Verona, which is in the northern part of Italy. Verona is often associated with the fictional locations and characters of the play, and it has become a popular destination for tourists interested in the story of the star-crossed lovers. Thanks for watching.